up, everybody? We're finally fixing one of the cars in the shop. Well, the truck. It kind of needs more suspension work. It's almost done though. We're gonna finish that in this video because I'm tired of doing suspension videos. And it is also very hot in here. But I do have the swamp cooler going, which is helping a good bit in here. And I also have this guy right over here. Build a little false wall for it because, well, if I can control the climate, I'm gonna control the climate. That's just the type of person I am. I mean, almost 95 degrees. Born and raised in Florida, so that's not too bad. It was like 105 in here before I turned all this stuff on and started running it. I did get a bag of ice to throw in the swamp cooler, which helped drop the temperature a lot, but I can tell the ice is already gone. I have some special packs for it that I'm gonna put in it eventually. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and get to what we're doing today. Today we are finishing up all the front suspension in the truck, all the suspension period in the truck. I didn't necessarily need some of this stuff, but we have our upper control arm bushings, switching over to polyurethane like we did the rest of the vehicle. If you haven't seen those videos, go ahead and click, I believe it's over up in that corner, and you'll see them. I got new Moog upper and lower ball joints. I wanted to go with Moog because they're a very reputable company. They're really good part, and in all honesty, I have really cheap, shitty part on the front of this truck because when they were replaced, didn't really have the funds to put any good stuff in. We got inner and outer tie rods. We got a new tie rod boot, and we got the new upper spring isolators because one of them was like okay, the other one was like super deformed. So we're just gonna go ahead and replace those because all this has to be replaced. In order to do that, you have to release the lower control arm, and well, it only takes about 3 seconds to pull the spring at that point, so may as well just go ahead and do that. So we're gonna do all of this today in one video. I know it's kind of a lot in one video for me. Before we start pulling the whole truck apart, I would just like to ask you to please subscribe to this shit show of a YouTube channel. Quality is subpar, content's, well, it's not that great, but if you enjoy that kind of stuff, you definitely go to the subscribe button. I'd be greatly appreciate it. Anyways, you guys know the deal. Jack the truck up, pull the whole damn thing apart, police stuff. Yeah, let's get to it. in here. It did cool off some. So I have absolutely everything removed out of the front. Not too bad, not too bad. Everything came apart pretty easy. There wasn't really any struggle, which not a surprise. All this stuff is, comes apart quite regularly, knowing me. These are the two spring isolators. As you can see, they are just awful looking. Like, yeah, they look like crap. So now we just need to go ahead and put the bushings into the control arms and then reinstall everything with all the new stuff. But there's a problem, unfortunately. My camera overheated, so I was like, okay, that's not a big deal. I'll go ahead and start pulling apart one of them to figure out how to do it the easiest way, so that whenever I do it on camera, I don't look like a complete idiot. Well, I just wasted a whole bunch of time. This is an aftermarket Doorman upper control arm. I have two Doorman upper control arms on my truck. Only the lowers are OEM, and that just bit me in the ass. This collet, which came with my new polyurethane bushings, is supposed to fit. It doesn't. If you look right here, we have the old ones. Yeah, the bushings actually fell apart, despite the fact that those are only maybe 4 years old, 5 years old top. We see these ones fit on, no problem. These ones though, don't fit at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go run down to my local pick and pull, pick up a set of upper control arms. I'm gonna bring this with me to make sure that it will fit on those, because if it doesn't fit on those either, then well, these are clearly the problem. I just know this is aftermarket, it's not OEM. This is designed to go on OEM. So, and I did check the part numbers, they are correct. So let's go and get an OEM one that needs to be rebuilt and rebuild it. All right, we are back. Unfortunately, Pick and Pull did not have any Dakota or Durango with what I needed. Thankfully, there was a local salvage yard nearby that pulled these parts off for me $90 later, which I really wasn't looking forward to spending. I got two very used control arms. This one I've already went and I've done all the bushings, because I wanted to make sure that I did them right, and I found a very easy way to do it. This one, I'm gonna go ahead and replace them, obviously, while doing a time lapse. One issue though, another issue of the day, is these ball joints are riveted on, because these ball joints are the originals. They've never been replaced. Might have been replaced before, which is why they were bolted in and not riveted in. Well, that's a problem. So I need to go ahead and cut these off. The way that you would do the bottom one is you would drill them out. The way you would do the top ones, because they're very easy when they're off, you would just take a grinder, you just grind all these right here, smack it with a hammer, and this entire thing will pop right out. Well, I don't know where my grinder is, so we're not doing that today. Instead, we're just gonna go ahead and replace these bushings. Pretty much do as much as we possibly can without putting this on and replacing that. So everything else will be done except this, which sucks. It is what it is, so let's go ahead and replace these bushings. Okay, so I've done literally as much as I could possibly do. There's nothing else I can do because I'm missing my grinder. So packing up for the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.